Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And tonight, we've got the Seattle Supersonics playing against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&T Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And Greg, these teams tend to control the game by controlling the glass.
Yeah, and that makes for a physical atmosphere, Kevin. There's going to be some bumping and grinding out there tonight.
Duncan, the pass to Turner. And he's good on the three ball. Turner's got the first points up on the board for San Antonio.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Now here's Parker after the miss from Gary Payton. Good work there as it goes.
Taking the contact, still able to score. Tony Parker, impressive work there.
Payton with the ball. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now the pass to Robinson. And another basket for San Antonio.
You know, right away, Robinson gets the ball. He's looking to shoot it. He doesn't give the defense any chance to close in on him.
For the Sonics, it's been a slow start. 7-point differential. In this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
We know that's in the past. You can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Clock at 4. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Payton from outside. Payton can't get that one to fall. Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And the dunk by Duncan.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Payton. He had 27 points last game. Muhammad with a screen on Turner. Here's Payton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Bumping, battling down low. Gary Payton is more than comfortable in those situations.
The Supersonics shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That's good from Payton. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
Robinson, that's good.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
The Sonics again can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
See, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
He can't get it to go. Here's San Antonio now. They've got a 13-2 run going. Shots good by Turner.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Stolen away. Z the pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And it's the Supersonics with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Lewis a screen on Duncan. Lewis down low. Lays it up off the glass.
And look at the effort level Lewis is delivering, outplaying his opponent.
And Turner kicks to Robinson. Duncan trying to break loose. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Turner. Robinson's got 6.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Again, the Spurs good for 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Here's Peyton. David Robinson making his last shot.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Sonics trail by 20. Here's Bowen. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Lewis, the Sonics again can't hit. For the Supersonics, they come in off the loss to Dallas. And he drives in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Turner, and Turner with the slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Lewis after the basket by San Antonio.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. And how about the strength from the big fella? Duncan just out-muscling the defense and finishing through the contact.
A different look now for San Antonio. Rose comes in for Robinson, and it's Ginobili in for Parker. Timeout called here. The Supersonics decide to talk it over. Evans, he's checked in for Tim Duncan. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at San Antonio, they've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Supersonics, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And, you know, for the Spurs, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Z. Takes a shot at the elbow. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. And it's 8 points for Z.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Anderson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Brown outside. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Z, good. Z's got 11 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Brown, and the layup falls.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Z. Goes up on the wing. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Z, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
It's blocked, and he recovers it. Radmanovich kicks to Anderson. Nice ball movement by Seattle. 5 on the clock. To the right side. Mason for 3. It's rebounded by Z. Z's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Anderson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Z, the pass to Ginobili. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Mason inside the line. The rebound by the Spurs. Z's got 11 rebounds in the game. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
How about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Anderson kicks to Lewis. Brown outside. Back to Lewis. Over Evans. That one rolling around and rims out.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
And here's Anderson. Manu Ginobili getting his 3 to go. Passes it to Brown. It's blocked. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Turner against Anderson. And it's Turner off.
Big time!
Wow! We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so it's San Antonio holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Kicks it to Mason. Shoots from 14. Rebound San Antonio. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
The pass to Parks. Mason with it. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Z's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside Robinson. Over Parks. And it's San Antonio with another.
And this is why Robinson is a consistent scoring threat. His concentration is almost unbreakable.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And here is Payton. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Shoots from the high post, and no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. That'll be just one game played away from home.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And it's Seattle with the ball.
And you know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Yep, that's what full court man-to-man is all about now. All pressure, all the time.
Pass to Radmanovic. Now Mason. Lets a floater go. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Turner passes to Robinson. Goes back up, and Duncan lays it in. Duncan's got 9 points.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Turner against Payton. He kicks it to Mason. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Z.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
They get it back. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Now Mason coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far. Here's Z, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Pass to Mason. Tries it from the top of the key. That shot is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Z. Guarded by Mason. And Duncan throws it down.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Here's Payton. Seattle missing again.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Turner, and the Spurs scoring again.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside, Robinson fires the 3. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got his 7th assist in the game. Robinson's gone a terrific 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. And it's in there. 23 points for Z.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Lots of room. Rebound San Antonio. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
The Spurs have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Parker against Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lewis. The Sonics again can't hit. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Z. It's Ginobili outside. Muhammad pulls it in. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Supersonics. I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Z. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And that's now 28 points for Z.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Anderson against Parker. Clock at 6. Outside for Lewis. For the 3. He can't get that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Ginobili right side. Lets it go with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Ginobili's got 12 in the game.
A very reliable shooter. Once Ginobili has the ball, you know what he's going to do with it.
Lewis outside. Brown outside. Looking to get back on track here. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession.
San Antonio foul call. Malik Rose.
Seattle shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Supersonics, Nazir Mohammed taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Spurs. Robinson's checked in for Rose. Duncan comes in for Reggie Evans. And Turner's subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Both free throws good from Muhammad. San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Robinson. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got his 9th assist in the game now. Seattle has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Anderson against Turner. Anderson right side. Passes to Lewis. Shot clock at 5. It's good. 6 points for him.
And I like the unselfish mindset of Kenny Anderson. Knows his role is to really run the offense, and that's what you like in a reliable point guard.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Lewis sets the pick for Brown. Back to Lewis.
2 minutes.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lewis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Duncan outside. Launches a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And from time to time, Duncan will take the 3 and knock it down.
The Supersonic shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Anderson right side. The pass to Lewis. Robinson pulls it in. San Antonio's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And Seattle shooting only 21% from the field so far. 51 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Mason. From outside the arc. He's off on that one. Here's Z. 28 points for him. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Anderson right side. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Turner looking around. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Duncan's got his 3rd assist on the night.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And it's blocked. Turner for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's San Antonio with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Z.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Bowen. No points in the game yet for him. Payton up top. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Vaughn. Over in the corner, Brown. Drills it from outside. Brown's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Spurs.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
On the wing, Payton. Passes it to Parks. And he drops it in from the low post. Here's Ginobili. Over in the corner, Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Brown's got 6.
Ginobili is such a solid passer. Drops a dime whenever he can for a ready shooter.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Seattle. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
No good on the shot. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Brown kicks to Vaughn. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Lewis passes to Payton. Shot clock at 6. Goes up the baseline. Vaughn with the rebound.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
There's Rose with the 3. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, I tell you what, this coach loves having Gary Payton run the offense. He's a pass-first point guard for sure.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Here's Payton. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Bowen the pass to Parks. Lewis sets the pick for Payton. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bowen. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Mohammed. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he makes the first. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. The Supersonics also with the sub. Radmanovich is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Duncan outside. Takes the 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Duncan's got 17.
Hey, it may not make the highlight reel, but all Tim Duncan does is score points, and he makes your team a ton better.
Here's Bowen, covered by Parker. Bowen the pass to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lewis on the wing. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Z.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Duncan with the bucket.
All too easy for Duncan there. Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants to.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Payton looking around. Tipped away. Muhammad dishes to Payton. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Lewis. Pulls up from the corner, and he gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
And this is how assertive Lewis is on offense. He loves going right up with these shots.
There's the feed to Patterson. Makes it off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The Supersonics have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Lewis outside. The pass to Muhammad. Now, here's Payton. Turner covering. Fades and shoots. No good off the back of the rim. The Spurs have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Three-pointer, 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Well, Duncan is a guy who knows how to assert himself offensively. When he likes a look, he does not hold back.
Lewis outside. Pass to Muhammad. Turner against Payton. Lewis outside. The three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Z. And he has 28 points for the game. And the shot goes down.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Seattle has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Lewis. Here's Radmanovich, covered by Duncan. Here's Z. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Z's got 32 points in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Lewis. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. See the pass to Patterson. There's Parker with the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And Parker just so smart about knowing when to take three-pointers. A lot of confidence from him there, sinking the outside shot.
Here's Bowen. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Lewis with the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Outside, Payton. Muhammad with a screen on Turner. Payton kicks to Muhammad. Lewis outside. Can they get it? Sinks the triple. Lewis has got 8 points in the quarter.
Defense has to be careful with Lewis at the arc. The guy won't hesitate to fire if given space.
Drains the three-pointer.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Seattle has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. On the wing, Payton. Turner covering. Payton outside. Pass to Lewis. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Look how Parker moves against the contact, acting with such confidence to get his shot.
The Supersonics shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. On the wing, Payton. Turner covering. Feeds it to Lewis. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 5th assist in this one.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And looking like Parker is in that zone.
And Seattle shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Lewis a screen on Duncan. Lewis against Duncan. Lewis passes to Radmanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. On the wing, Turner from the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Payton the bounce pass. Nice ball movement by Seattle. And they'll get another chance. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now here's Ginobili. From deep. It's hauled in by Glover. Brown with it. Evans picks him up. Baseline J on the way.
Desmond Mason. First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
San Antonio with the ball. Parker outside. Here's Duncan. Count it. And that's now 24 points for Tim Duncan.
Look at how comfortable Duncan is inside the paint. He knows those close range angles like no other. He's special in that regard.
Dishes it to Mason. Brown with a screen on Parker. Floats one up. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
The Supersonics shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. There's the pass to Mason. Over Parker, just 5 to shoot. The Sonics again can't hit.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Deep 2 from Robinson. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Brown outside. Pass to Anderson. And it's sent back by Turner. And he gets it back. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Anderson outside. Here's Glover. It's deflected. Here's Parker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And Parker's just extremely clever at getting fouls off those kinds of shots.
At the line for your Spurs, Tony.
And he knocks down the first one. Burke, he's checked in for Seattle. And Tony Parker drops them both. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Passes it to Mason. Burke looking over the floor. Turner against Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Brown off the mark, and the drought continues.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Pass to Brown. He dishes it to Anderson. Back to Brown. No good from outside.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Parker with the three. The offensive rebound out to the right wing. From downtown, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And as soon as Parker catches the ball, he immediately rises up and pulls the trigger. Love to see the confidence on display there.
Anderson kicks to Mason. Turner against Anderson. And the pass to Brown. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Plenty of space. The Sonics again can't hit. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. It's Parker outside. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Parker's got 31 points. The Supersonics shooting only 21% from the field so far. Left side, Brown. Anderson against Turner. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Spurs have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Anderson with the ball. Pass to Mason. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Z.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Well, he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Turner against Anderson. Burke with the screen for Anderson. Right at the free throw line. The shot off that time.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Shot's good by Turner.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Brown dishes to Anderson. Shoots over Turner. Anderson's shot is off. So it's the Spurs now here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that Trey
has been deadly.
Passes it to Mason. To the middle. Work kicks to Brown. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Parker passes to Evans. That one good for 2. Evans has got 5 points now this quarter.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Mason. Brown outside. Mason kicks to Brown. There's the pass to Mason. And the Supersonics miss again. Out to the wing. Pass to Z. To the paint. Here's Parker. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And what strength there by Parker. Being able to take the hit and still drain the shot in the process. He is just a remarkable athlete with tremendous finishing ability.
Seattle has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Brown finds Anderson.
2 minutes remaining.
Over Robinson.
2 minutes.
Anderson's shot is off. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're in front. 1:49 left in the game. And some changes here for the Spurs. Sampson's checked in, and it's Rose in for Tim Duncan. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. It's Ginobili outside, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Anderson outside. Pass to Radmanovic. 5 on the clock. Trying to end the drought. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Z.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Left side Anderson. To the left side wing. Bowen the pass to Anderson. Sampson pulls it in. San Antonio calls timeout. They're up. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Eight seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Turner. There's the triple. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.